Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Here in Dortmund, Portugal against Turkey. How's everybody today? How's everybody today? Hopefully we're gonna have a good stream. Hopefully we'll be entertained. Let me know how's everybody doing in the chat today. Good. All right, we're good. I think he gave the gifts. Oh, okay. I think you guys are talking about the membership gift thing. Basically, the way it is for that, it's given out at random, but you have to on your end accept the gifting. I've given out all 10 gifts for this month, so you'll have to be waiting until the next month. All right, they're singing the Portuguese national anthem this far. Hold on, I'll put it on for you guys. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I do think still. I got 3 on Portugal. I think I have 2 on Portugal. I think that's what I predicted in the end. So we've got Cristiano starting up in front again, so 2 games in a row. I've always thought it was interesting to see if how often he would start. But yeah. 4-2 Portugal. Hold on, let me check like what I actually put down. I predicted 2-1 to Portugal with Ronaldo scoring first. That's my prediction. Was the Netherlands' disallowed goal a correct decision? Well, given the laws of the game, yeah, it was the correct decision to be made. However, like even I would argue, like people can't go out, even though I'm a French fan, biased and whatnot. I think that goal should stand. I don't think the keeper's like Mike Mignon's nowhere near getting to it. Yes, he's sort of troubling him, but yeah, I don't know. I think listen, all I'll say is that France got let off there, but I think that goal should stand. But by the letter of the law, he's blocking the goal, and he's obviously in an offside position. So yeah. Yo, Junior, what's up? I'm good. I'm doing good. Isn't Turkey and Asia? Why are they in the years? I mean, I guess they're both. I mean, Istanbul is a city that's literally on both continents. So there's that. I mean, you got like Israel, for example, is technically in the Middle East, but they play in Israel's a really good example. Israel's technically should be playing either in Asia or in AFCON, but they're part of Europe. So there's all these different factors. What's your prediction for the Belgium-Romania game? I think I put 3. What did I put? I think 3-0 to Belgium.
Çalhanoğlu there, the captain of Turkey. Another excellent season with Inter in Italy for him. And
you TikTok comments. Well, thus far I don't think I've gotten any.
Officials led by referee Felix Weyer from the host nation Germany. He was on duty here last weekend for Italy's opening win against Albania.
If you're on TikTok, let me know. I want to see if I can see your comments, if I can bring them up.
Portugal make one change to the side to beat Czechia and return to a back four for today's game. João Cancelo moves to right back with 𝐲𝐪𝐿𝐾 coming into midfield. He'll play the anchor role, enabling greater freedom for both Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha. Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leão provide further creative support to Cristiano Ronaldo, playing at a record and extending his all-time appearance record at the finals to 27. So we're
Now I'm here. For some reason I can't. Okay.
Playing all in white in this.
Let me try to see if I can actually.
In the sunshine. Final thoughts ahead of kickoff, Lucy.
Yeah, interesting matchup. It's interesting to see that Turkey have made some changes. Perhaps they see the final group game as the one that they must win, but they do.
I don't seem to be able to get the chat up for some reason.
Portugal want to hit the ground running for this second game.
This goes you.
It's Bruno Fernandes who will get the match underway for Portugal shortly. The countdown is on. We're less than 10 seconds away here in Dortmund.
All right, 6. All right, there's kickoff. Let me just try to figure out this whole TikTok situation.
And away we go. Matching group F for these two.
Should have it. I'll try to figure it out afterwards, but for now, fortunately from TikTok, I don't know if I can see. I'll have the TikTok open, and I'll be checking every once in a while. All right, let's go back to just make sure. Oh, I think it's okay. Primary.
They played a 3-4-3 in their first game, or 3-5-2, and gone back to the normal back four, which they're used to. I mean, they was playing Bruno Fernandes deeper, Bernardo Silva further.
Right.
It was all. It didn't. It was tinkering, I think.
Who are you rooting for in this game? I mean, I'm not Portuguese. I'm not Turkish. But I guess for the sake of my prediction, I guess Portugal. But I guess I'm a neutral to it. Actually, no. What am I saying? I'm worried for Portugal. Nkana is in there. Victor Machado Ferreira is playing. Not only him, but Nuno Mendes. I've got to support my Parisians. So I'm going for Portugal. We're through here. I tried it first time there. I don't think that was the wise decision to try to take that on first time.
Just an early indication of what Portugal are capable of.
I talked about.
Come on, Portugal. I'm just doing it for the sake for my Parisian brethren. Junior, what do Portugal need to win in this game? They need to be clinical. They need to, I guess, generate chances. But if they continue. I mean, if they play like they did against Czechia, I guess you could say that in the end they got what they needed. But even for them, I think they wouldn't want to keep it so tight and close as they did in that game.
He made one appearance all season in the FA Cup, so big day for him. And Pepe with the header back, the evergreen Pepe.
But let me know if you're on if you guys are on YouTube or not. Let me know if you guys can hear the commentary.
At this level, at that age, I mean, in the general scheme of things, it's not all, but it is.
I like your Japan kid. It's like a Japan X 𝐼𝙗𝐸.
It's crazy.
𝐼𝙗𝐸.
You know,
I won it a couple times.
Younger players on the bench.
Hold on, let me get up and show it actually.
So they've got to play well, the older players.
So Pepe away to the far side, and in case you're
and back.
He is the oldest player to have ever played in the Euro finals, and here he is. It's the 5th separate European Championship finals that he's.
It's quite the nice kid. Quite the nice kid. I do agree.
He and Luka Modric.
I can hear. All right, good. Who are you rooting for? Portugal. I gotta support my fellow PSG players in here with Victor Machado. Hey! Watch out! Watch out how you go on Vitinha there. That's my play. That's my midfielder.
I think he played on the left in the first game. He was drifting inside, but I think he's probably more comfortable there on the right. And again, Portugal just look balanced. Fernandes just behind Ronaldo. Leao out on the left.
Here, give me a website to buy some kits. I'm running low. A website. If you go to my. Oof. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Bruno Fernandes with a shot. Oh, takes it early. That's gonna hurt though. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Because it's a company that I worked with recently. I'll make sure to go and put it in the chat. For a really good, so where I got my France kits and whatnot, for really high quality kits, and to get 15% off, use the link that I've just provided there.
This will certainly be a test for them this afternoon.
Every time I watch Portugal, they always have a great team, but they never win. I mean, I guess you can't win all the time, but certainly, I guess you could say to a certain degree, Portugal underperformed. But I think like low key after France, perhaps and England, England's like Portugal's squad is stacked. I mean, you look at at least just looking at the players in the starting 11 there, all of them are like, obviously you've got, you know, anomalies and, you know, Ronaldo and Pepe, I guess, who oldies there, but everywhere else, those are like top quality, top club players everywhere.
It's in towards 𝐶𝐸, ball played in by 𝐵𝐻𝐿, one of those coming into the team today.
Just an inside channel.
Yeah.
And found himself by himself at the ball.
Oh yeah, I'll put in the switch as well.
But you know, we've seen in that first game that Turkey certainly have a threat.
There.
Final third.
Shame we're not getting to see 𝐼𝙡 again today. He was brilliant, wasn't he, the other day?
All right, there it is in the Twitch chat for you.
Roberto Martinez and Portugal, something of a headache. Outstanding winning goal, or second goal for Turkey against Georgia in their opening match. It's been described as a small injury that's keeping him out. So big shoes to fill then for 𝐵𝐻𝐿 today.
Yeah, I think that Montella is being quite pragmatic in terms
No, but like the kit quality, like they're really, really good. I got both the French. So they sent me 4 kits, the 2 French team kits and the 2 Canadian team kits, and they're really high quality. I quite enjoy them, so I can vouch that I can certainly vouch for their quality.
Here is Hakan Çalhanoğlu. He's such a key figure for Turkey. Lovely sweeping ball. This is Zeki Çelik.
All right, goes through. Oh, opportunity! Oh, whoa. Bro, early scares here for Portugal. Come on now. You got a Turkish player down in the box while bodies are flying. Golly me, what a start to the game.
A longer ball, but it's about making sure you get in front, and he certainly did.
Jeez.
Right in front of Cancelo. Probably didn't really know that he was coming.
Does he get?
He's going to finish it there, though. It's a massive chance for Turkey.
Wow, probably arguably has to do better there. Yeah, he couldn't make a clean connection. Dang. Bro, but yo, you guys, I'm not sure if you guys are watching today, bro. The state, it's basically a home game for Turkey. That's crazy. Like, I guess I know there's a huge Turkish community within in Germany, but like, bro, even though like Turkey's, it's not like Turkey's like close to Germany or anything geographically. But goodness me. You just got an illegal stream. Nah, this is illegal. I'm watching it properly. I'm watching on TSN here in Canada. Listen, I'm doing my due diligence. Listen, every once in a while, you know, okay, if I do have to watch something illegal, it's either because it's like some friendly game and I'm not going to play for Premier Sports for the 2 times I decide to go and watch the game. But mostly, or 2, that is just a game that I cannot watch like whatsoever where I am. Ronaldo. Ah, poor touch there from him. All right, it's not over. It's not over.
Not decisively so. Bernardo Silva.
Not a bad ball. Ronaldo! Shadow.
The box is where Ronaldo is going to do most of his work. It's about putting the right.
I mean, listen, you can support. You got to support your motherland. It's perfectly fine. Yes, I think he has to do. He tries to go with the outside of his boot. He probably should side-foot it and probably has a better chance there. But certainly a huge missed opportunity there for Turkey. We'll see if it comes to bite him in the back afterwards. It's been a long time. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How about you? I'm better than I deserve. Better than I deserve. How about you? How are we doing today? I feel like the camera's so. Holy shit. That's better. Have you seen Harry Kane eats pizza with a spoon? Really? I mean, I haven't seen anything. I haven't really been on social media too much. I've been, preoccupied with other things, but no, I haven't. Portugal dominating possession early on here. Victor Machado Ferreira. Junior, are you supporting any of these teams? Well, I mean, in this game, I guess I want Portugal to do well for my for my Parisians and also for my predictions.
Yeah.
But like if Portugal lose or whatnot, I'm not devastated either. It's not one of the two. Like my two teams that I'm supporting this tournament are France and England. Rafa.
It's not a bad ball, that needed a depth of runners there.
Yeah, it is.
Gun trying to get away. Big tackle there by Palhinha to nip that one in the bud. That's why he's in the team.
Yeah, it is, and I just, like I say, I think a platform from him, protecting the two centre-backs. You know, we talked about Pepe.
Oh, it's a Scott by... Okay, is that what it is then?
Stretching a runner in behind, Palhinha just stopping.
I mean, is it what an attempt of Scotland fans trying to mock England? Because, I mean, I guess Scotland, they got their draw and whatnot, but it's not like... Thus far, England are basically on the verge of qualification to the round of 16, whereas Scotland, well, they kind of need a result in their final group stage game.
Tussling for it here now is Yilmaz sending it forward.
All right, here we go. Easy.
Them up momentarily. Cellik trying to flick it through. Collected initially by 𝐾𝐲𝐿. Here's 𝐾𝐨𝐿. He hit the post against Georgia in the first half at that end of the ground the other day, but elected to try and set up someone else on this occasion.
Yeah, it's an important role for
well, I think you're 5 seconds ahead of my game. He's giving me spoilers. Well, unfortunately on TikTok, you can't like... I guess it depends where you're watching it. Maybe like if you can pause the stream for like 5 seconds and then wait for it to catch up to yours. If you're on YouTube, you can obviously just go back a couple seconds. When are you coming back to London, Junior? I'll be back in like a month or so. I'm here in Canada for a month. Best performing big footballing nation in the Euros besides Spain and Germany. Well, those are, I guess, the only two obvious. I mean, who else?
Capitalizing on any mistakes, a mistake by Nuno Mendes, then they could have got themselves up the pitch.
I don't think there really is another one then. Those would be your two obvious ones. They're the only two nations that have obviously, won both their games.
Nuno Mendes once more, good to see him playing the...
I mean, because after that, it's France. Whereas Portugal are playing now, so we'll have to wait and see how they go.
Only one appearance at the World Cup.
Because, yeah, you got Portugal, you got...
After roughly 40 minutes.
Portugal hasn't lost yet, but I guess they haven't played their game yet. So, I mean, if they win here, then maybe. But the thing is, even from their first game, they weren't convincing, so on and so forth. So we'll have to wait and see.
The first group game for Portugal, which tells you all about his performance.
Víctor Machado Ferreira, what a guy.
He's a handy player, isn't he? The number 23 scored a goal in each leg of PSG's Champions League quarter-final against Barcelona.
See him, see Viti, Vitinha, Rafa.
It's away off the head of 𝐼𝐻.
Dang.
It's completed by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. 𝘖𝙗 now is tussling away with Ruben Dias. Free kick for...
In the West, so it shouldn't be behind.
Tell you what, did well there. Yilmaz, absolutely no other.
I mean, it just depends, I guess, you're on your feet and what the stream delay is.
It's good play by...
It's completely dependent on which country you're in.
Recognised that was the space that needed to be attacked, but just couldn't get that proper connection in the middle.
What do you think of Brest's season? They had a good season. I wouldn't say it's the most entertaining football, but it's certainly a nice Cinderella story, and it's going to be nice having a team like that representing France in the Champions League next season. So it'll be interesting to see just how they do.
Taking his place inside the Portuguese penalty.
Portugal, England, France, Netherlands, Spain, Germany are the big nations of the tournament. Okay, well, if you want to say based on those, so if you say no without including Spain or Germany, thus far maybe France and the Netherlands maybe have shown a good quality.
But I think
the thing is with the France game, as in realistically speaking here, only really France, the Netherlands, and Spain you can say have played competition comparable to their level, right? Spain playing both Croatia and Italy, and France playing the Netherlands. right? And even Austria who aren't half bad. So I probably put France, and also France have like dominated most games. Whereas even though the Netherlands yesterday, I mean, yes, they played well, but as in they were certainly run over, I would say, for the most part by France.
Here's Ronaldo. Fernandez well forward inside the box. Block made by 𝐲𝐿𝐾𝐿𝐿.
Come on, Ronaldo. Let's show some vintage Ronaldo. Step overs. Yes, sir. We see twinkle toe Ronaldos. Ah, bro, that's like, bro, that must have been one of the first times I've seen Ronaldo do a step over in years, man. Years.
Obviously keeping an eye on Ronaldo, then he's taken out of the game. That means that he's...
Nah, I haven't seen Ronaldo do a step over in years, bro. He brought it way back to prime, like 2014 CR7. Oh, the Ronaldo highlights, they've been lackluster ever since then. He's become too effective, too clinical. Now he's just been a goal scorer recently. New to hair Ronaldo. Not even even by the time he was new to hair Ronaldo, he wasn't dribbling nearly as much. Prime dribbling Ronaldo was like, obviously, you know, his United days, obviously then, but like, I would say 2014, even then, that's when he got his injury. So I'd say like 2013, the year where they won the 𝐾𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐾𝐿𝐾𝐿, that would probably, I would say the last year, probably like just pure dribbling Ronaldo. What do you guys think?
Pepe back on his feet.
I think it was poor defending. I don't like, it was two-step. Listen, it was good, obviously, but it wasn't all that. I think it's pretty poor defending and a bit hasty from the defender there.
Yes.
My stream is way behind. I mean, are you watching it on TV? Or are you watching like, also like, are you streaming it legally too? Maybe try refreshing the page. Maybe if you want to try to gamble to see if you can, you know, catch up. You see the Bayern, here we go. Yeah, I don't know, the way Bayern's been moving, I've been a bit surprised. Obviously, is a good player and whatnot. Is he ready for that step? So we'll have to wait and see. What are you watching the game on? I'm on Fox Sports. So I'm in Canada, so I'm watching it on TSN. I'm on TV FS1. Like you're watching it like on cable TV. If you're on cable and you're behind, then there's literally not much more you can do. Usually cables is probably has the lowest latency, typically.
The back four of Turkey, they know that the strength in Portugal is in that final.
Yeah.
And you got Bernardo Silva on this right-hand side, and just a dip of the shoulder, and he's free.
It's at my VPN to Canada. But the thing is, if in Canada you have to have TSN, and TSN it's not free. So unlike in France where you can watch on TF1 or in England where you can watch on the BBC, you need to have like, so here in Canada I'm with like Shaw. You have to have like another TV provider to sign in, so on and so forth.
Leo's tightly marked. What Turkey are doing is they're flooding.
It's been alright. It's been alright.
The switch, if Portugal can just look up, the switch is always on. There's always the free far side player. Yeah,
Fox Sports is so behind, like 30 to 40 seconds. I mean, if you have a VPN, I'd probably recommend going to turning it on to the UK and then watching it on BBC. Although from my experience at the World Cup and whatnot, they weren't the greatest at with them their stream delaying either. So I'm not sure how much better they'll be there.
Ruben Dias, who's pretty much been first choice since after the 2018 World Cup, at the heart of Portugal's defense. What
do you think of 𝐓𝐿 and 𝐾𝐨 versus the Netherlands in the World Cup? I think the thing is, 𝐓𝐿, he had opportunities. I just think he's not fresh. Is how I'd have if I had to describe how he is and everything. And 𝐾𝐨, the thing is, he had a good game. The thing is, I guess he's not a striker, so you don't expect. But still, even then, like his one opportunity he had there in that first half, I think he has to be scoring. Like you're one-on-one with the keeper. Why are you making that pass? I guess he's stretching out, but no, I don't get it, man.
Yeah, my first reaction to that was probably not as bad as first suggested, but then Palhinha's reaction meant that the referee just thought there was a little bit more in it.
Nah, I have Derek commenting, so it reminds me of FIFA. Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Pepe now for Portugal.
Mensch. Rafa. That. Is that not a foul?
he too needs
Probably,
to
I think it's
anticipate.
fine, honestly.
Yeah, 𝐏𝐿𝐼𝐻 actually did well there. He got close, but just stopping 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. But
Indeed he is. But for me, the best though is Peter Drury. Peter Drury. Yesterday we had Peter Drury for the France-Netherlands game. Peter Drury is a master of poetry. He's a master of the English language. Like, holy smokes. How do you think PSG will be without Mbappe, and will they try to improve? Well, I mean, I guess the funny thing is though, technically at this moment, Mbappe is still a PSG player. He's still under, his contract runs out the 30th of June. So currently, as we speak, he's still a PSG player. As for how we're gonna go and do, I think we'll be fine. Like, funnily enough, some of the PSG's best games this season were games where Mbappe didn't feature. What a tackle there from Pepe. Great challenge there from Pepe. Great challenge there. He got the whole ball. No problem there. Vintage Pepe tackle right there.
Tell you what, two things there. Just the way that Turkey...
I mean, the fans might be whistling, but there's nothing. It's a proper challenge there.
Press high. They will try and win the ball back as far up the pitch as they can. If you can get past that, and I think Turkey had showed there, but...
Martin Tyler is good. Martin Tyler is good. But... Nah. For me, still Peter Drury. Peter Drury over him.
First time up against 𝐏𝐿𝐼𝐻, backed up by Nuno Mendes.
I don't know how he makes up his words. Yeah, the way he just masters the English language truly is like
busy opening quarter of the match.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Is that about to change?
Nuno Mendes. That's a good ball. Finish. Bernardo Silva. 1-0. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Nuno Mendes. Vamos, Nuno. I think he's on my team too. He's on. Hold on. Let me get my fantasy. I'm pretty sure he's in my fantasy team. So that's an assist for him, right?
Down that left-hand side, he's been threatening that.
Come on. Let's go. Vamos. Et voilà. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he's in my fantasy team. Yes, he is in it. He's in it. Yes. Nuno Mendes. I got Ruben Dias. Vitinha as well. Come on, man. Come on. What a ball there. Is his assist? It's left. It's a good ball. VT. I think there's a I think it's still his assist. I think that a Turkish player does get a deflection to it.
Yeah, the ball diverting there.
It does. It's not going to count as an assist, is it? Dang it.
And the first to react to the
your prediction. I got Vitinha, Ruben Dias, as well as Vitinha. I don't know. Is it gonna? Do you guys think it's gonna count as an assist?
Yeah, a little bit of luck that it landed at.
Dang. Whatever. Either way, I'm happy. I'm happy.
In terms of the way that
Portugal. I'm feeling good. Obviously, you've also got Gonçalo Ramos and Danilo Pereira on the bench. So, Loki, I think Portugal is the most represented nation in terms of PSG players with 4. Because France only has, technically now, we'll say, Mbappe, Dembele, Zaire Emery, and Barco. 4. 4 still. It's a foul.
Bernardo Silva, Diogo Costa with a little time to spare and send the ball on its way.
All right, 1-0.
He's the main man at the back for Galatasaray.
Is there any Turkish players for PSG? No, there's nothing.
Bardakci, the last thing he wants is the ball back to him there. Just need to keep their cool. Take it.
Why is everyone scoring but Ronaldo? I mean, he'll get his chances. He'll get his chances. I reckon he'll score eventually. Although my prediction for the game was that I put Portugal to score first. They did, but I thought Ronaldo would score first, but they didn't. But that's okay. Rafa.
Quite a few thousand. They were largely drowned out ahead of the game. Not now.
Bruno. Bruno.
One touch too many at a key moment.
Yes, from between.
Bruno Mendes has been cooking up there. Is it too far? I think it might be. Oh, he's kept it in? He's kept it in. Fernandez. Oh. Bro, Nuno Mendes is cooking. Come on, man. Let's go. You think Turkey can beat underdogs in this tournament? I don't have them. I think I have them finishing 3rd. I don't even think I have them like in my prediction initially. I don't even think I have them. Hold on, Euro.
𝐵𝙜𝙤 for Turkey. Bit of a late bloomer. He's 20.
I don't even think I have them making it to the round of 16. Unfortunately.
Himself a yellow card there after tangling with 𝐵𝐤𝐿𝐾𝐿.
Tournament bracket.
Fancy footwork, and as soon as the ball just.
That's his second of the.
No, I did have him going as one of the best third place teams.
The next game.
Yeah, it's a big loss for.
So I had them playing based on my bracket. I had them playing against England. I had England obviously going through.
Referee's right in front of it, and then he's sort of. I mean, and he's a big player as well, going into a little player.
Yeah.
That always makes a difference.
Why hasn't he? I don't know. I don't know why him and Yildiz haven't started, especially given how good they were in the previous game. Why you bench them? Maybe it's more so they think that defensively, that because they think that they're gonna be put more on, like they're gonna have more pressure defensively, that they don't want to risk it. That's the only reason, or the only credence I can see as to why they're not starting the game.
Glorious early evening here in Dortmund at the end of a sequence of very cloudy.
Who scored? Bernardo Silva scored.
Wet days, some very heavy outbursts of rain in recent days.
What are your thoughts on Lens making it from relegation to Europa League placement in the league? Lens relegation? They were in relegation. Oh well, they were low at the beginning of the season, I guess, but they were in the Champions League this season. So I mean, they had a good squad. They lost quite a few players. Well, I guess they were fine. I mean, just couldn't keep up the same momentum as they did last season. Still a solid Ligue 1 squad.
Diogo Costa looking for Leao. 𝐾𝐿𝐼𝙋 right there with him. A little nudge in the back.
Hi, hello.
Portugal taking it quickly, very quickly. Referee's happy with it. Nuno Mendes, brilliant run, and that's good defending as well there by
Nuno Mendes.
For Turkey to just hold him up and allow his teammates to get back on side.
I think he means Lyon. Maybe. The best third place teams so far are Austria, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Albania. Yeah, well, all my, like, hold on. I can say the best third place teams I had going through for my predictions are Hungary, Italy, Denmark, and Turkey. And thus far, well, none of them are there. So
very well against Georgia.
We'll have to wait and see.
Defended the box well. When it came to one-on-ones, they were very, very strong, particularly 𝐾𝐼𝐿.
No, I think, yeah, Lyon it was impressive the way that they were able to like bounce back their season. In 2024, they were the team in Ligue 1 that got the most points.
Able to just step in.
So they certainly rallied it up and managed to get into Europe, which is pretty impressive.
He's not helping them. It's a couple of times now by India. And he's giving the ball to a teammate that doesn't want it.
Mentioned Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo.
I think we all want to see Albania and Georgia go far in this tournament.
Portugal, no end.
I mean, I think unfortunately I had them being in the tournament for vibes only, but they've certainly overperformed from what I thought they would do. Obviously Albania today getting what? Or Georgia getting a draw against who did they play? Czechia.
Defend quite high.
The Czech Republic, though, for me, have been pretty underwhelming. I thought they would finish like second. Opportunity here. No. Oh! No, that's again. That's in. That's a goal. They scored an own goal. What the fuck? What happened there? He scored an own goal. Bro, Ronaldo was... What the fuck have we just witnessed there?
The pace enough to get it over the line. 𝐵𝐤𝐿𝐾𝐼𝙋 can't believe it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, no. That's a... He got it, the pass wrong. Plays it back to him. And then no, that's a goal. Why is the keeper coming out? He tries to make a back pass.
To my goalkeeper, he should have been.
Nah, that has to be the funniest thing I've seen. He makes the back. So initially, Cancelo goes, gets a terrible ball. Ronaldo's fuming. He's pissed. 2 seconds later, like they're still showing the camera on them. 2 seconds later, the ball's in the back of the net.
Turn of events that was.
Nah, Turkey are trash. Wow, how?
𝐏𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐾𝐲 and the desperate.
Nah, Turkey are imploding on themselves here. 2-0. Wow. I can't believe it, man.
You can't hear anything in here anyway.
Bro, the Turkish fans silenced in this Dortmund crowd. Wow.
Taking control of this game, asserting their authority. That early little flurry from 𝘘𝐴 with that.
Dang, bro.
From
losing at home. It's basically a home game for Turkey, bro. They're getting soloed here.
Diogo Costa's had nothing to do.
Opportunity here for Turkey. Cleared. And the thing is, though, they started the game off quite well with the best opportunity early on.
Yeah, you just wonder why they've not got the right boots on. These players have been out warming up. It's been sprinkled with water. You should have the right footwear on. That was a chance, actually. The ball come across the box.
Dang. 6. I mean, yeah. I guess there's a tournament of own goals thus far. Opportunity here for Turkey. What a save! What a save! What a save by Diogo Costa. What a save!
Put the ball across. This time he's thinking, I'm going to do it all myself here. Terrific play. And
it's a good save. That's a good save with his foot there. For Turkey, response here.
𝘘𝐴 back into the game, giving them a little bit of momentum for the final quarter of an hour of the first half. Hakan Çalhanoğlu with this corner.
Another corner on the other side now.
Palhinha for another corner kick.
Dang.
not all perfect,
wow.
apart from being 2-0 up.
I still can't. That has to be one of the most bizarre goals I've seen. Wow. There's going to be more own goals than goals. There's still going to be more goals, but like thus far, there's been more own goals than like the top goal scorer has scored goals and whatnot. That's crazy. 6 own goals. That's crazy. Wow. What do you watch the game on? So it depends on where you are. I'm in Canada, so I'm watching the game on TSN. Good ball opportunity here? No. Good block there from Ronaldo. What a cross.
And Bernardo Silva concedes the throw. Guardiola. Çalhanoğlu.
So important to this Turkey team. Needs to get him on the ball. He's not been on the ball as much as you expect.
𝐼𝙗 of a lone figure there for a moment.
That has to be one of the most bizarre things. The funniest thing it was though, is that you had Cancelo go and give like a terrible ball to Ronaldo. They think the yacht is over. Ronaldo's fuming. You got Cancelo going like make the run, and then 2 seconds later you just see the ball going into the back of the net, and they've like they've just in time, the camera operators here changed it to the proper angle. That was crazy. Wow. But oh, that's hilarious. I guess I feel if you're a Turkish fan, but for entertainment, it's good. It's good. Do you think England will win the Euros to get to the final with South? Okay, well, in my brackets, I don't think they, even at England for best, I don't think they would. Because if they win all their games, they'll be on the same side as France. So, and I don't have them beating France. Even though France haven't been spectacular, I still think France have been well better than England. And also, like, given the opponents that they've been facing, have looked more convincing than them.
Yeah, just connecting passes now, and that just sort of moves the game in their direction.
I thought 𝐿𝐾𝐲 wasn't bad on goal, but that has to be the worst on goal. Yeah, it has to be. This is clearly, as in someone, yeah, not gonna lie, the own goals in this tournament haven't been great. They're showing it with goal line technology. That's clear. The ball's clearly over. Clearly over. No need for goal line technology on that one.
Could be running away with it at this rate.
True.
Oh, those two will have nightmares about that, won't they? Chasing after that ball.
There'll be some arguments at half-time.
Bro, I mean, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in this Turkish dressing room at halftime.
They weren't going to quite get there in time.
Wow. Yeah, France has been really solid, and the squad is really. The thing is, though, I think the thing that's holding back France is just the tactics. Didier Deschamps doesn't want to take any risks, which fair is fine, especially given, you know, a tournament context and whatnot. But I mean, France more than in that game should be winning that game. As in, obviously the Netherlands, the Dutch had their opportunities and whatnot, but surely, like they have to. With the players they have, so on and so forth, they need to be doing better. The camera panning to that was hilarious. Yeah, true, it was.
Well, comfortable there for
well done there. Opportunity here for. That's a good ball. Can he find Ronaldo? Oh, he tries to shoot first time. Ronaldo's saying he wants to set. Nah, he's not setting that. He's not setting that.
Yeah, what I first thought was going to happen was Fernandes was going to cross it first time, but
yeah, probably if he was going to cross it, he had to cross it first time.
Wild effort on goal.
The thing is, it was a difficult pass though, still to make.
Wouldn't expect him to say anything else.
But Portugal are cooking up here.
But it's with Bernardo Silva now into Ruben Diaz.
Ah, bro, Turkey cannot get control of the game. What are you watching the game on? I'm on TSN. If you're in the US, it's on Fox. If you're in the UK, it's on BBC or ITV. And if you're in France, it's on TF1. Anywhere else, I don't know. Like, look it up where to watch the Euros and insert country name here. We've got robbed yesterday against you lot. I'm assuming what you're Dutch. I think even though I said it previously, I said it during the game as well. I think even though technically in the letter of the law, it's the correct decision, but Ronaldo, shoot! Come on, Ronaldo! Ah, always rising, always rising.
Stays at 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes the Portuguese players will rush a pass into Ronaldo, but that was better.
I agree. They always try to look for him every single time, even though when he's not the best option. Which is why, to some degree, like, I don't know, having Ronaldo on your team, it's a double-edged sword. In this, yes, he could still score and provide those opportunities and whatnot, but in another sense, when he asks for the ball, you almost feel compelled to go and to give it to him, regardless of the situation. So.
Good play, 𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿.
Well, I was going to say it's a good challenge there. Paulinho, he can't get it either. Opportunity here. Can he cut it back? Wow, wow, right there from Pepe. Foul. What a tackle there from Pepe. Bro, Pepe masterclass thus far. Holy smokes. The timing of that was fantastic, man. Holy smokes.
Sort of last resort.
2 challenges there that he was able to avoid the Turkish player. But then in the end there, Pepe just reads the game excellently right there. That is perfectly read. Dang.
These Turkish players, as soon as it gets in that position, that's a poor challenge.
That's a poor challenge.
It's pointing at the ball, but...
No. You got Vitinha first.
But before that, when he got away from João Cancelo, I didn't think he'd get away from João Paulinho as well.
Did brilliantly.
Portugal has a good squad, but they need to stop passing to Ronaldo and they keep doing this thing for again. I mean, yeah, the thing that I think could potentially hamper Portugal is their Ronaldo dependence. The fact that they always try to, like, obviously understand that the thing is that when he asks for it the way he does, if he doesn't, he goes and basically throws a hissy fit. So you almost feel like you have to, but they rush the ball into him.
I do think that down that left-hand side and the ball into the box just needs more from his teammates in the middle.
Nicely worked.
Well done there, Nuno. Rafa. Nah, that's a good challenge. He says it's a foul.
There's a yellow card for Rafael Leão.
Yellow card for Rafael Leão.
Yeah, I don't think he was particularly touched. Again, it's terrific defense.
Did you give him a yellow card for simulation? Nah.
We've seen that a lot.
Okay, yeah, maybe then, yeah. He does dive. Is it a yellow, though? Pff, I don't think so. The thing is, so that's 2 yellows now Rafael Leão has gotten for... He misses the next game with that. Wow, dang. He's gotten 2 yellows for diving, and now he's gone. Dang.
Portugal's head coach these days. I mean, he had a great set of players for 6 years when he was with Belgium, didn't he? The so-called golden generation.
Wow.
Now he's got a very good squad as well at this tournament.
Yeah, he has, and I think that he's just put a little bit of life into Portugal in an attacking sense. Certainly has the energy for a group of players, but again, it's about fitting all these good players that he's got in the squad into a system that suits them.
No one got sent off. No one got sent off. It's just that Rafael Leão with his 2nd yellow now in this game. It means that he's gonna miss the he's missing the final group stage game.
Pushing the ball up to the front, the ball into the box, and it's just quieting this crowd down considerably because there was some noise in here.
Rafael Leão stopped that. Yeah, it was a pretty bad dive.
Here, even were they to lose the match, Turkey would still be second with 1 match.
I mean, he hasn't mastered it because he hasn't fooled anybody there. It was quite the egregious dive. It must be said.
Lost regardless of the outcome, should it not go their way today. But at the moment,
no. He's just he got the thing is though, in the game against Czechia as well, he got a yellow card for diving as well. So to get 2 yellow cards for diving and missed in the last game, luckily for him, it shouldn't be too consequential in that their final group game is against Georgia, but still. I think every Portuguese play for Ronaldo is like Argentina for Messi. They will win the Euros. Huh? I think if Portugal plays for Ronaldo like Argentina plays for Messi, they will win the Euros. Well, what I'll say though is that I think, I mean, maybe this is a hot take, I don't know. I feel like the thing is though, Portugal's players like surrounding Ronaldo is better than Argentina surrounding Messi. And also, I think that just Messi and Ronaldo are different players. Like Messi's more so of a playmaker himself. Yes, of course, Messi's more so the one at the heart of the thing, and he's distributing things around him. Whereas Ronaldo has to be the finishing action more so of it, but he wants to have more of the ball. So I think it's different play styles, and I don't know. It's a tricky one though for Martinez because you can't bench Ronaldo either. If you bench him, that can cause problems, and that could, you don't have no idea what that's gonna have on the squad. So yeah.
Guardiola. Nicely done.
Rafa.
The ball into Rafael Leão is a good one. Challenged by 𝐾𝐲𝐿.
That one's a foul this time though.
And now there's going to be a yellow card for 𝐾𝐲𝐿.
I'm not sure that was a foul. My first reaction there, I thought he timed that really well, and you could.
Is it a foul? Hold on. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. So this time around, he does get a yellow. So both the players in this you have gotten the yellow.
A couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean it's a well won. Honestly, that is a well won ball.
I think that's a foul. I don't think that's a foul.
Certainly not a booking, and you can tell that the way that 𝐾𝐲𝐿.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul for me. I don't know how that's a foul. Yeah?
He's not really living his best life, is he, in this first half? 𝐾𝐲𝐿 with that back pass that ended up.
Who do you think is the best goal of the tournament? Wait, who do you think is the best, or I think you're trying to say, what do you think is the best goal in the tournament thus far? Probably
Well,
the players who's not playing right now for Turkey and Arda Güler, I think is worldy strike from what, like 30 yards out or 30 meters out. Probably the best finish thus far in this tournament.
Full of attacking intent.
Junior just came back. What did I miss? It depends when you left. So, I mean, Portugal scored 2 goals. Or rather, they scored 1 goal. And then there was a egregious own goal that was scored. So, yeah, that's what you've missed.
They need to regroup a little bit during the break, don't they? Vincenzo Montella's team.
Yeah, I think so.
I saw the goals.
They do
All right.
some promise in terms of in the final third, but they have to have better quality because they don't get that many chances. Another yellow card.
So Turkey got 2 yellow cards in that span there. Another player got a yellow card for dissent.
Can he take advantage of it? Well,
at 40k, if you missed it left at 40, I don't think you missed, or maybe you missed Rafael Leão getting a yellow card for simulation.
Once more.
A second yellow card for diving in as many games, so he misses the next game.
On the far side of the penalty area.
Too many passes. The players in the box there, and he did really well. 𝐏𝐨𝐿𝐿.
Bernardo Silva got himself a soft-looking free kick.
Do you think Ronaldo's going to score today? I mean, we'll see. The thing is, though, with Portugal now, you're 2-0 up. If Portugal get another goal, I could see like Martinez starting to rest players, because at that point they've basically won the group, right?
It's about just moving the time on.
So 1 year for Portugal, well, guarantees them qualification through, and probably guarantees them winning the group as well.
Diogo Costa then with this free kick for Portugal.
All right, long ball there.
Just as he was at the last World Cup. Remember, it used to be Rui Patricio for a long time, and he's in the squad, but on the bench.
It's a foul. That's a yellow for Palhinha as well.
Yellow card being waved in his face.
Yes.
I mean, this ref's handing out yellow cards like it's a dessert. Golly me.
In terms of how dirty the game has been, and that the players need to be very wary going into the second half to make any sort of challenge.
Nah, even that, it's not a yellow. He clips his heels, yeah, but he's not making a challenge or anything. He's just running.
Last few seconds of the opening 45 minutes. Çalhanoğlu still
all in there.
Header down. 𝐼𝐻.
Counters on here for Portugal if they can find it. Rafa. 1 minute at a time.
Ronaldo far side. Bruno Fernandes on the
Ronaldo.
halfway line, complaining that somebody put him there. Barking at the referee.
Bruno Fernandes is not happy at all.
I think he thought that somebody in the crowd's got a whistle, and I think they thought that that was the referee blowing the whistle for half-time. It wasn't.
João Cancelo.
15 seconds here. What do you edit your videos on? I edit on a MacBook Pro, and I use that's half, and I use Premiere Pro as of like the last couple months though. But I used to use Final Cut. I changed to Premiere Pro a couple months ago because of for workflow purposes. But yeah.
Mix up of gargantuan.
How many Copa Americas is the Euro worth?
And the goalkeeper 𝙒𝙑𝙾.
Well, the thing is, with Copa America, it's a bizarre one because number one, it's played every 2 years. Well, it's supposed to be at least. There's fewer teams. Obviously, I'd say that probably the overall quality. Not even then. Like, I'd probably say the average quality of a Copa America is probably higher than all of Europe overall. It's just that there's so many more better European teams overall. As in, so Copa America, it's all, well, because CONMEBOL is such a small federation to begin with only like 9 nations. They don't really have much turnaround. Whereas, so if you took like the best 9 countries in Europe, they probably do better than, probably better than all the 9 average 9 nations in CONMEBOL. Probably say maybe 2. 2 is probably what I'd say. Just about, I mean, if you only say that there's 2 Copa Americas for every 1 Euro, and also that quality of the teams, probably what I would say. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's busy. Will we react to Albania versus Spain? Probably not. Albania versus Spain? Probably not. No. Maybe I will. Because it's going to be the final group stage games, right? So, I'll see. Yeah. Who's country? Well, he's somebody who comes on stream, on YouTube, that is. Two Copa Americas equals 1 euro. 3 euros equals 3 euros for a World Cup. So 4 Copa Americas for World Cup. Wait, does the math even make sense there? The math doesn't. Wait, hold on. The math doesn't make sense there. If you say that 2 Copa Americas equals 1 euro, and then that 3 euros equals to 3 years equals to 1 World Cup, then if you double that for the Euros, you have to say that 6 Copa Americas equals 1 World Cup. The math is, yeah, I'd have to say the math isn't mathing here. Unless you're saying that the relationship is not linear, which I guess then maybe, but yeah. Junior, what did you think of the Peru versus Chile gate match? I think it's good for Canada. Yeah, it's good for Canada. That it's a result that Canada will like. I watched the game. It was very it was a typical CONMEBOL game, bro. Fouling, the dark arts. There were like 37 fouls. I think like 6 yellow cards. It was nasty. It was a nasty game. But from what I saw, it's like both teams there are beatable. I think though Chile had 1 shot on target, dominated possession, but Peru had more shots on target. So granted, I wasn't watching the game with paying too much attention and whatnot, but I still think that it's teams that kind of should be able to beat. Copa America is also competitive, bro. The likes of Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, and Ecuador. I mean, the thing is with Copa America, okay, once you get out of, I would say, once you get out of Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, when they decide to turn up and so on and so forth, your top 4, there's not you compare the top 5 in CONMEBOL in the Copa America to the top 5 in Europe. So what would we say is the top 5 in South America? Brazil, Argentina, obviously, Colombia, Uruguay, and what? Ecuador. I mean, your 5th place team, it changes. Ecuador, Chile, whoever you want to put there. Okay, compare that to Europe's top 5. France, Spain, England, Germany, Portugal. Not to mention, I didn't even mention. That's the big 5. France, England, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Italy. There you go. I just think the 5 that you have, England isn't a top European. I mean, definitely. I mean, they're ranked number what? They're in the top 5. As in, my point here is that the top 5 in Europe is 100% is better than the top 5 in South America. I think the Copa America is gradually getting better. Is getting better. The North American teams are getting better, but people are just so quickly to dismiss this. That's true. So the game is certainly getting better, but I still think that there's a decent gap between the average CONCACAF team and CONMEBOL team to the average European team, right? As in South America, if you did a combined, I guess we got the World Cup and so on and so forth, as good as Uruguay are, yes, in South America, when it comes down to the World Cup, nobody goes and says Uruguay's going all the way and winning the entire thing, are they? So that's the thing. Whereas in Europe, every single year, you could have the 5 European nations that I mentioned there could have serious, you can seriously entertain the idea that they could go and do something. So that's more so in the vein and the light that I see it. All right, I want to have a look at some of the statistics. Hold on. Who do you think will win Copa America? And have you been watching the matches? Yeah, I watched the 2 games thus far. Obviously, streamed the Canada game, and I also watched peripherally. I had it on my monitor. I was working, doing other stuff, but I watched the Peru versus Chile game as well. But let me get some statistics for the game. So for score, Key versus Portugal. Let's do this. All right. So 2-0 obviously at halftime. Bernardo Silva's 7.4 is the highest. What's my bro Vitinha looking like? 6.8. Let's see what he's done though. 49 minutes played. These are goals. 36 touches. Pass accuracy is 90%. Key passes 1. Crosses, long balls. Ground duels 1, 2 out of 3. I mean, I don't know how that's just a 6.8, but I'll leave it at that for now. All right, let's look at the game more broadly overall. Let's see here. All right, 60% possession for Portugal, 0.64 xG for them. Both teams have created one. I mean, looking at these stats here, though, it seems it's a lot more balanced than what like the eye test seems like. The eye test, just looking at it from the game itself, it looks like it's a complete domination from the Portugal standpoint. But looking at it from this standpoint, it's a lot more even than the game at first glance may let on to see. Was their big XG chance? Was it their chance early on then? 3.5, no. What's their high XG chance? All right, this one. Portugal's, obviously Bernardo Silva, the own goal. I mean, it is what it is. What would you guys rate the game this first half? I think we're gonna have to start doing out of 10. What are you guys rating it thus far? I'd say it's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It was a good half. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was a good half. Entertainment, opportunities, some hocus pocus nonsense with Turkey's own goal and so on and so forth. So I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. France, England, Portugal, Germany combined have 6 World Cups, and Argentina and Brazil alone have 8. In 2021, in 2021, Argentina beat the best team in Europe, Italy, in the Finalissima. Okay, well, first and foremost, asterisks on that. You're talking about the same Italy who then failed to qualify for the World Cup afterwards. It was quite a while ago. And yes, you did mention that Argentina and Brazil, but my whole point is that bar Argentina and Brazil, there's a pretty significant gap there. And you just so happen, like you said, you mentioned France, England, Portugal, Germany. Portugal don't have a World Cup. Germany have 4. France have 2. England have 1. And you didn't mention Italy, which they themselves have 4. So if you wanted to be, you know, consistent, you wanted to mention those 2 nations. England, Italy and Germany, those 2 European nations alone have 4 World Cups. Add France onto the mix. That's an extra 2. So, like, if you take the top 3 European nations, compare them to the top 3 in terms of World Cups, compare them to the top 3, CONMEBOL nations, South American teams. So in terms of World Cup, so in CONMEBOL, it's Brazil with 5, Argentina with 3, Uruguay with 2. That gives you what? 10 in total. And if you compare that to Europe, obviously Italy and Germany with 4 apiece, that's 8 total, and then France with 2, that's 10. So both of them have the same amount. The thing is, though, after that, no other team in South America has won a World Cup. Whereas compare that to in Europe, Spain have won it, England have won it. So yeah. What else here? Okay, but you can say the same with Italy and Germany. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Go. Yeah, and if you're really picky in how you decide to, you know, finagle your way with World Cups and so on and so forth, you can get a favorable you know, draw and whatnot in your favor. (3 p.m. Eastern time. For me, it's like almost noon, 2 minutes to noon. But I'm assuming you guys are talking about the Belgium game. The Belgium game is at 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. Germany or Central European time. For me here, it's at 2 p.m. and then obviously 3 p.m. Eastern. So 2 p.m. Central. But yeah. You gonna watch any Copa America games today? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, who's he play today? Or the one big game is. Well, let me look at the Copa America games. Got Ecuador versus Venezuela. I'll watch the game. I just won't stream it. I don't think there's gonna be much. I guess what's the word I'm looking for here? Much interest in that game. But then the Mexico-Jamaica game, maybe. Even then, I think I'll probably do the US game, US versus Bolivia. But yeah, that'll go. Watch Mexico. I don't know. Junior, if you stream the Belgium versus Slovakia game, you can stream Belgium versus Romania, bro. Belgium Romania is more exciting than Belgium Slovakia. The only thing is that I've got like, for me to stream that, I need to go set it up, create the thumbnail, do all these things in like an hour and a bit to then go. And unfortunately, I've got other things to do as well. Like I'd obviously, if I could, obviously you'd stream every single game and so on and so forth. But I've also got other things that I need to do on my end, shoot other videos and shorts and so on and so forth. Because recently I've shot long for video. I need to edit as well and do other things. Score prediction for Belgium versus Romania. I mean, let me get the predictions that I put down for the game initially. I think I said 3-0 to Belgium. I think Belgium would bounce back. No, 2-0. 2-0 to Belgium is what I said. 2-0 to Belgium with Lukaku scoring first for my predictions. I'd love to do so. It's just I don't think there's enough demand. Like even for game now, it's Saturday. It's not a huge team playing. Like the thing is, I've got to choose my the games that I go on and stream. Junior, are you going to be streaming the USA game tomorrow? Because I'm going, so I might not be able. So I might not be here on stream because I'm watching the game IRL. Oh, nice. Where are they playing again? Where is that game being played? USA versus Bolivia, is it? Bolivia. It's being played at AT&T, so in Houston, I think. Houston, Texas. Arlington, Texas, my bad. All right, second half is about to get underway here. Let me change this.
By Bernardo Silva, and the second.
There we go.
Mix up of epic proportions from Turkey, an own goal from 𝐼𝙗𝙗. And it is Turkey who will get us underway at the start of the second.
Don't you think that Romania is in better form than Turkey? Well, if you want to go and take safe form as just a single game, then I suppose you could make that good argument. But I still think that Belgium is the better team, and Belgium should get the job done.
I don't really think there's been that bad a challenge either.
Oh, yeah, Arlington, all right. I mean, do let me know how the game goes. I'll have the game. I think I will be streaming that game. But mostly, that's the things with that is that because it's the US, I think the American audience that I do have, that's mostly why.
Back in with 𝐼𝙗𝙗, and it's collected once
yeah.
by 𝐼𝙗𝙗 for Turkey. Just looking for a route back into this match. First touch for Ruben Neves, who, like Cristiano Ronaldo, places.
I changed mine to 2-1 Belgium. The thing a little bit close since Romania have been good recently. I mean, I guess they did smack Ukraine. The thing is, though, it's how good is Ukraine is the real question, though.
Because they train usually after 6 o'clock at night, so he gets time.
So we'll have to wait and see. Because I mean, Ukraine. What did Ukraine do yesterday?
training.
Yeah,
So,
the fact that Pedro Neto and Ruben Neves coming on and probably getting
Ukraine beat Slovakia,
to this Portugal team with ease,
which I guess Belgium lost to.
strength in depth. And
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Roberto Martinez being able to take off players, and it doesn't really.
Do you think Belgium's golden generation have been unlucky? Were they overrated? I think a bit of both to a certain degree. Unlucky in the sense that their best tournament that they had, or in their best chance, I would say, was the 2018 World Cup. And in that 2018 World Cup, they fell to a very, very good French team. But in terms of, but then also in the sense also, they also were overrated in the sense that even to this point right now, they're the second highest rated European nation, if I'm not mistaken. They're third. Like, they always go into tournament, literally ever since like Euro 2016, I feel like they've been in like the top 5 consistently. How? I don't know. So, in 2016, obviously losing to whatchamacallit, who was it? Wales in the quarterfinals. In 2018, obviously France, their best opportunity. 2020, they lost to Italy in the quarterfinals, and in 2022, obviously got grouped. So they, in that sense, they've also been a bit overrated, I'd say.
Not a good ball by
Bruno Fernandes, nah, he doesn't have the pace there to get there. Good challenge there from 𝐶𝐶𝐿.
It probably wasn't the right ball forward if you're going to pass it to Fernandes.
Belgium plays good when it doesn't matter the most. I don't even, for me, it's like the thing is, the reason why I would say they're most overrated is that the fact they always do really well in qualifying. They're probably the team that's most likely to go and like have a perfect qualification round and win every single one of their games and so on and so forth. But then when it comes to like the actual tournament stuff and whatnot, they tremble, they stumble. So at the end of the day, like unlike France, for example, who sometimes, or other nations who maybe like will stumble in qualifying or maybe not have as convincing a qualification campaign, they still go and dominate in the end.
Momentum applauded by his coach.
But yeah, so that's why I think to a certain degree both they are unlucky in 2018, I would say, but then also very much so I would say overrated. Like constantly going in as like what, the second best, third best European nation, ranked number 1, so on and so forth, and failing to, like, in all that time, it's not even like, oh, they've made it to what, 1 semi-final. Their best position was 3rd place, made it to a single semi-final, and that's it. So I have to say definitely overrated. Like you compare that to France, who obviously it's France and so on and so forth, but in that time I've made it to Euro 2016 final, obviously won the World Cup in 2018, won a Nations League if people want to count that. Their one big, France's big, I guess, disappointment in recent years, we'll say, was their 2020 Euro, 2022 World Cup final as well. So like you can't, even England to a certain degree, right?
Here's Ronaldo.
So yeah.
Nuno Mendes, good possession here from Portugal, and Bernardo Silva happy to just.
Do you think Manchester City will get points deducted because of the charges? Well, it depends if they're guilty on them and how many charges they're guilty on. Because if they're guilty on, like, let's say most of them, just simply points deduction. I think at that point you have to go and think of things like strip Premier League titles, strip like relegation at that point. Because the thing is, though, with points deduction, it's like, well, how many do you give? Because if you give, for example, City, I don't know, even at like a 10 points deduction, even with 10 points, it could still potentially go on and win the league with that. So there's that as well that you have to take into consideration. Okay, you have to go. Have a good day. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for coming around. Can't believe the Czech Republic didn't beat Georgia. They've been costing me points. I mean, I didn't predict on that game because I forgot to do so, but the Czech Republic, I have them finishing second, and well, they're not even doing that for me. So they've definitely been underwhelming for me. Although I guess they did overperform for me against Portugal, but I would have expected them to beat Georgia at least. But I mean, that's the Euros, man. There's going to be upsets. There's going to be things that you don't expect to happen. But I haven't even seen though the highlights for that game, because it was, for me, that game was at 6 a.m. so I didn't manage to get a glimpse of it.
Now Bernardo Silva trying to give 𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿 the slip, which he nearly managed to do. Fernandez challenging. 𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿 wins it back. But João Cancelo is there for Portugal. Here's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes.
I got them third, so I think I had them finishing second. I have them finishing ahead of. I guess it could still happen. We'll have to wait and see how things pan out in the end there. But I had them finishing second. So we'll have to wait and see.
Slowly but surely, Portugal just look better and better. We're getting used to how they're playing together within this Euro.
Towards
Vitinha.
Ronaldo, back out with Vitinha.
Good ball in there.
Towards Bruno Fernandes.
Bernardo Fernandez. Nope. Keeps it.
Chance for 𝐿𝐵 Çalhanoğlu to work it away to Kerem challenged by Pepe. Çalhanoğlu's ball into Zeki Çelik, completely surrounded. 𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿.
Look at this press from Vitinha. Victor Machado Ferreira.
That's a good turn, taking him away from Ruben Diaz. But
I don't understand why did Turkey not put in Arda Güler and Yildiz? Like, I mean, I guess I understand you're playing a big nation in Portugal and so on and so forth, but like, if you're gonna put your faith in your youngsters, then put your faith in your youngsters full-heartedly. Then.
And he'll bring the save ball.
All right.
Relatively straightforward one from Diogo Costa.
Yeah, Diogo Costa didn't see it, and you see now he didn't see it till right at the end because.
All right, all I need now is for Turkey to score 1 goal, and I got my prediction spot on. Knowing Portugal, they slow the game down when they have a lead. I mean, the thing is, any team would do that. As in, there's no reason for them to go and to continue to try to get more out of the game. You're basically have guaranteed qualification through. You're probably guaranteed, if they win today, they're guaranteed first. As in, there's no further reason bar, like, I don't know, maybe for pride and whatnot, to go and smack them. So I could fully see. The only thing I'd say is, I don't know, maybe Ronaldo wants to get his goal, but bar that, I don't see any incentive for Portugal to go and try to, you know, get too much more.
Already a pivotal figure for Portugal, just sitting in front of those defenders. Vitinha dropping into some space.
The thing is, though, scared that he might get injured. It's like, I mean, either way,
setting up what turned out to be.
It's only this tournament, right? As in, if for example, if you don't play him now, let's say for against Czechia you lose, well, now you're out of the tournament, fall and stop. So, as an intern, this is where you take a gamble. As in, if you're Portugal and you've already won if you're guaranteed qualification through, then I guess it makes sense for you to go and be weary and not wanting to gamble and not wanting to have any players go off injured. But yeah,
He had nowhere to go. It'll be Portugal's ball. I mentioned Pedro Neto, who returned to fitness at just the right.
Well done there from Vitinha.
A lot of hamstring issues during the season, plays in England with Wolverhampton Wanderers, but he came back for the last few minutes of the final game of the season against Liverpool after a considerable timeout.
Yeah, and he's a quick player. And I think in terms of an attacking sense that.
It's weird because Portugal don't care about Ronaldo. What do you mean by they don't care about Ronaldo?
And he'll hold that pace at wide area in the left.
Oh, Ronaldo's through here. Ronaldo's through. He has to finish. No. Oh, is he on? No way. Did Ronaldo just sweat it? Did Ronaldo, ladies and gentlemen, no, we gotta get close. Ladies and gentlemen, did Cristiano Ronaldo just literally sweat it there? Did he sweat it there? Never in my wildest dreams, Ronaldo with an opportunity to score his goal would sweat it. I am baffled. I am baffled, bemused. He sweated it. Nah, you know what? Chapeau Ronaldo. Is he onside? Oh, he's well onside. He's onside. He's well onside. He's onside. Nah. Bro, I can't believe it. Ronaldo's sweaty. Oh, Ronaldo sweat. Nah, I can't believe it.
And to be fair, he's a goal scorer. Goal scorers don't tend to do that.
Exactly. Holy smokes. What? A sweat.
And Portugal made it look easy. The third goal
Wow.
He was key in qualifying, scoring 6 in the 10 qualifiers.
Dang, now this game's over. This game's over.
Greeted with great delight.
Tap it. It's a tap it. Yeah, but I'm surprised Ronaldo didn't go for it himself. In the end, it was the obvious choice, obviously, but wow, holy smokes. Now, well, the game's over now. I said 2-1 in this game. I mean, my prediction is done. It's cooked anyways. Dang, holy smokes.
2-0 were Turkey to score the next goal.
The Iberian brothers, Portugal and Spain, both winning 3-0. Yeah, dang.
Mad inside.
I mean, so if I had to go and say now, if this game stands as it is, and you ask me what are the big nations that have impressed the most, I say Portugal now are in there. They got the result here. Obviously, against them, Czechia, they labored a bit, but 2 wins, 5 goals scored in 2 games. And you can't ask for much more.
That just shows you the sort of quality that Portugal.
If he misses, that's brutal. But bro, I can't believe Ronaldo sweat. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what have we come to? What have we come to?
The way that he just sits in that midfield, and similar to what Paulinho does, probably not as physical.
If Portugal win this game, they go to the round of 16. Well, yeah, for sure. I think if they win this game, I think they top the group already, because they'd be on 6 points. Turkey, even if they won their next game, they'd be on 6 points. But then it's head-to-head as the first tiebreaker, and they obviously lost to Portugal. Czechia could only win their game. Yeah, he's well onside.
So Kenan Yildiz of Juventus will play on the left-hand side, and Ismail Yüksek of Fenerbahce, defensive midfield player, he will slot into their midfield. His work rate and passing can be...
I'm trying to think. Georgia's on 1 point, so even if they win, they're in 4. Czechia's on 1 point if they win, they're on 4. So yeah, Portugal's guaranteed first place if they win here, which means that they can rotate their squad in the final group stage game.
Just give him a rest.
Yeah.
Have a corner, chance to put a little bit of pressure on.
I mean, yeah, they basically at this point have done everything to qualify. All right, Yildiz is on now. One of the 2 Turkish youngsters. We'll see if the other one comes on.
And Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the man to go across and take it. Yusuf Yazici there, the number 11, will be a target on the edge of the 6-yard box.
2 things: a bizarre own goal in this game, and then a bizarre, or not bizarre, I guess Ronaldo sweating it. Something I thought I'd never see.
Just watch this inside the 6-yard boxes.
The theatrical from Ronaldo there. It's a foul, but milks it a bit.
Ronaldo. It's quite a slippy surface. I think they were covering it in water, weren't they, prior to kickoff? Very, very good surface here in Dortmund.
I need Turkey to score for my prediction. Well, my prediction is I said 2-1. So I mean, unless they score 2 and I get that the gap correct, I think I'm cooked. Speaking of which, I guess I could check how many points I got this far. I'm on 5 points this far.
This is what he loves to do.
Bruno Fernandes, Neto. Can he find someone? Ronaldo, Silva, Ronaldo. No.
A Ħaidin with the initial header away. That's Çalhanoğlu who set it up into the air. All height, no distance. That one.
Offside.
Far side.
Yeah, I think Fernandes had just ventured forward. The ball.
I was glazing Ronaldo. No. Listen. For me, I'm a Messi fan. So, like, I'm just like I've never already to begin with been one of the like militant, Messi or Ronaldo fans. But I've always appreciated Ronaldo for what he is. For me personally, it's Messi for me, but I appreciate what Ronaldo is for football, and I can appreciate how good he is for what he is. So I'm just saying, like I was shocked. I never see Ronaldo sweat it like that.
For the round of 16 with a game to spare.
I predicted 1-1 with Georgia scoring first, and I'm not even gonna attempt to say his name exactly. Got 20 points. I've got 70 points right now. Dang, holy smokes! How many points? I've got like 50 points in total right now. I'm on 56 points right now as we stand. Then again, like this match day, I haven't predicted 4 of the games. because, well, the first two I was traveling, and the other two I just forgot to do it. And match day 1, I didn't predict like 3 of them as well. So if I take this more seriously, I probably would have done better. But, you know, it is what it is.
You know, the thing about tournament football is your first match. If your first match is your best performance, then you're not going to win the Euro. And I think you've just got to build momentum, build better quality of performance. This is already a better performance.
Probably not, no.
Looks like they're going to get.
As in, I wasn't planning on doing so.
2 games as well, so that's building. But just the array of talent that they've got is incredible.
Well, it's the 4th meeting at the European Championship over the years between these two nations. Portugal winning the previous 3, and Turkey haven't scored a goal in any of those games. They haven't really come close to scoring one in this one so far today either.
I think the team selection for Turkey sort of gives an indication of which games in this group that they feel.
And no one cares, but even the OFC Nations League are playing today. I mean, I saw, yeah, I know that there's the OFC that's going on. So there's, I mean, a lot of football to be played here. Unfortunately, I can't keep up with everything.
Well, it's a route that is potentially very much to.
Do you want a membership? Unfortunately, well, yeah, I guess I'll have to wait for the next time I go and give them out, which will have to be sometime in July. Because I only get 10 every month for free. Or it's either that, or you buy one yourself, or you hope that somebody goes and does gifted memberships and buys one for the people on the stream.
It was the very first match of this competition. Çalhanoğlu.
Junior, by the way, the video about the memberships was outdated. I don't see a join button or gift settings. The video. Okay, what are you watching on though, TJ? If you're on mobile, you won't see it whatsoever. You have to log it. You have to be like on a browser version of the website. So whether that's on like on your computer or like in Safari and whatnot, or Google Chrome on your phone.
Certainly will use his talents, I'm sure, if he's fit in the last group game.
Yeah, with him and Arda Güler both in the team for the first match against Georgia. 2 19-year-olds in the side at the same time.
Now, if I buy one, I'm getting Whoop back into the adoption center. Well, I guess your best bet is then to hope that you get you get it next time I give it, when I give the gift. The thing is, though, I think it's given out randomly, and it's based on how the engagement to the channel. So basically, keep coming to streams, keep posting on other like videos, watch them, and I think that's how they go and they base their membership, so on and so forth. So yeah.
Staying here, they'll play.
Yeah, if you're watching on your phone in the YouTube app, then you won't see it. You have to go. So if you're on your phone, like go on Chrome and whatnot and sign in there. That's how you have to. That's how you have to do it.
Zeki Çelik back into Yusuf Yazici. Bit of space here for Çalhanoğlu. Will spread the play away to Kadıoğlu. He's got to.
Yeah, it's based on engagement. I can't say like for sure, but yeah, if you're engaged and you're on stream like you've been doing, so I think you have a good chance of getting it. So make sure that you stay engaged. If you want, like, go on videos, comment, so on and so forth, and yeah, I think you got a good chance there of indeed getting the membership.
Timely slip there from Çalhanoğlu, their star man in midfield. Sturdy challenge from him to win it back.
Yeah.
Good. Here's Zeki Çelik. Pepe's there.
You think Turkey could score? I mean, they could get one like consolation goal, but I think the game's done now, and I think even they know it. I could see Portugal starting to go and make a bunch of changes there, rest players, and not going. And I mean, it's 3-0. Like, I think in their third final group stage game, they'll probably rotate the squad heavily.
Portugal on the front foot once more.
Ronaldo, no! 𝐏𝐿𝐴. Yeah, he's smiling, but he'll want that one back.
He leaps in front of the goal.
Yeah, not often you say he got it all wrong, but he certainly did then.
Ronaldo has never scored against Turkey, and he said he'd score today. Well, he's had his opportunities, just hasn't taken them.
I think he'd already gone beyond the ball and just couldn't get that direction.
I mean,
just in a little bit behind him. He's had another.
Yeah, he jumps early.
Cristiano Ronaldo with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. He broke the Saudi League season goal-scoring record, 35 goals in 31 league matches. 𝐓𝐿𝐶. Here now is...
Come on, Vitinha, just stay on a little bit more. I have you as my...
𝐼𝐴.
I just need you to do well. I need you to do well.
Looking for Yilmaz.
Oh.
Just trying to get in front of Ruben Diaz.
Yilmaz.
Portugal's defence put under a bit of pressure there for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Who scored the third goal? Bruno Fernandes.
Curling left foot and beat Pepe. Not much has beaten Pepe this evening, but that's ball certain.
I mean, Portugal have been solid in this game.
Get enough on it,
They've had... I mean, it's been pretty comfortable, I'd say, for them.
Portugal at the next available opportunity. And João Cancelo is the player who will come off and have an opportunity to rest his legs a little bit. A strong performance from João Cancelo again tonight.
Let me know though if you guys can, because I always ask this. I'm sorry to bother everybody, but if you guys, if the audio from the commentaries, if it's loud enough or if it's good.
Absolutely, good shape about them. Cancelo high and wide on the right hand side, which you would expect 𝐶𝐸𝐿 to come straight into the team and do exactly the same.
Portugal full steam ahead towards the knockout rounds. Free kick for the challenge on Bruno Fernandes, but also 𝘘𝑂𝗍𝙗. Last knockout appearance was a little while ago. They lost in the group stage in the last 2 times they played at the tournament, but they did make it to the semi-finals back in 2008. Here comes the change for Portugal. 𝐿𝐶𝐸𝐿 coming onto the field, and João Cancelo is the player who makes way as Vincenzo Montella just tries to make a point or two to his players down on the pitch as they're playing for pride really now at this stage of proceedings.
Who is your first subscriber? I have no idea. Thing is, it doesn't show, like, I'm able to see on YouTube who is subscribed, but it has to, you have to show that you're publicly subscribed to me for me to see. So I can see members and whatnot as well, but first subscribers, it has to be like, it only includes, so I'm on my YouTube studio now looking at subscribers and so on and so forth. So it says it only includes users who have made their subscriptions public. So if you say you're like, if you make your subscriptions who you're subscribed to known public, then I can see, and maybe then I could see who is my first subscriber. I do lifetime. I can see who, okay, who's the early subscriber that I have, like, from when my first subscriber is somebody that I know personally, is a friend of mine, a childhood friend. But yeah, from the 23rd. Actually, no, my first subscriber, who was it? It was either friends of mine. My first few subs were like friends of mine, as like most people are, I guess.
Yeah, talk about announcing yourself on the Euro stage. He certainly did that, and he obviously, I think he was just protecting him, not starting him against Portugal, but giving him a chance to have.
You know, with this browser. I mean, hold on, let me see if I can.
He was injured for the first half of the season, but we'll be hearing a lot more about him in the years to come. I think that's for sure. It was a forceful pass from Ruben Neves away to Bernardo Silva. That's a decent-looking pass up towards 𝐶𝐸𝐿. Akaidin. 𝐼𝙡𝙤.
Are you able to see the join button though?
20 minutes to go.
I haven't seen him in a while. He's a friend of mine. I mean, I'm back in the same city as him, so I'll probably have him. We'll have something done at some point, for sure. So, are you not even able to see the join button at all?
First half, save with his right foot at the near post from 𝐼𝙡𝙤.
Yeah, I think everything he deals with well. That's typical goalkeeper, probably wants to.
No, not at all. What web browser are you using then?
He just does what he has to do.
Because I was on Chrome, also on my laptop, but I managed to have it work out. But you have to make sure that you sign in to like your Google account in your browser. Safari on your phone. Oh, You need to change it to, if you're on your phone, you need to change it to where basically insofar you can either have it see or recognize your device as being a mobile device or being on like using a desktop. You need to change that if you want to have the option to see it. 𝘖𝐻𝑗 has been subbed on.
They're lucky to have the ball back at his feet there.
Vitinha.
Conceded a free kick.
Bien joué, Viti.
Yeah, just frustration in the crowd because the team beaten well by Portugal and just reacting to every decision from the referee.
Yeah, you have to hit like the 3 dots, and from the 3 dots you'll see an option to like see this as like a mobile device or switch to the other one. You need to have it be as a mobile device.
By the way, already the all-time top scorer in the history of the European Championship finals with 14, 5 more than the next best. That's Michel Platini.
Ronaldo. Neto.
Trying to set up.
Oh!
That's an important.
Tries to find Ronaldo there.
Just got away from Nelson.
But Ronaldo can't get his goal. Ronaldo's fuming. Ronaldo wants his goal.
Referee's just gonna hold the game.
72nd minute now. Okay, I want to have a look at my fantasy because I think now that Vitinha's played,
requires some treatment.
Certainly put some work in.
He should have a good amount of points. He's on 4 points thus far. Nuno Mendes is on 7.
He's trying to get the blocks and interceptions in. Dealing with a player like Ronaldo is not easy.
What have you made of Portugal?
Thus far, he's on
Potentially they stand
2 points for playing 73 minutes, 1 clean sheet, 1 point, and 3 ball recoveries, 1 point.
Really have a competitive fixture leading into it because they found qualification particularly.
He's done well. Nuno Mendes, though, he's on 7 points. Bro, Nuno Mendes has been cooking for me. Let's go, Nuno. 74 minutes played, 2 points, 1 clean sheet, 4 points, 3 ball recoveries, 1 point. Should have made him my captain.
Blend. So, you know, I think that's his biggest, that's probably their biggest strength and weakness. You've got to get it right, but I think they've got such good players and they look better. You've got to get better each game, and they've certainly done that.
Turkey are going to have to make a change here. I think there's certainly that's what's being signalled by the medical team. Samet Akaydin, though, is fortunately back on his feet. So
I don't want to say this, but Ronaldo's ghost. I mean, he's been in the game. He's been in the game. He's ghosted less so than other times. I mean, he's had his opportunities. He obviously has got an assist, so he's done fine. He hasn't been like stellar and whatnot, and probably should have at least a goal or something. But I wouldn't say he's ghosted. I think that's a bit harsh.
I think his day is drawing to a close, and there will be a change here as soon as a suitable substitute is ready.
Victor Machado Ferreira. Victor, caray. What a player. What a player, that pépite parisienne.
Player who spent much of his career in Italy with Juventus and Atalanta, now with Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League. Demiral actually is...
That's my thing. I don't know what it is, but I think it's looking a bit choppy.
Into the back of his own net against.
Figure that out some other time.
Running away with it. There's six own goals so far we've had.
Crazy, isn't it?
This Euro.
Do you have a Twitch stream? I have several streams. I'm streaming right now as we speak to YouTube. On YouTube, like I've got a horizontal version of the stream. I've got a vertical version of the stream. I'm also streaming to Twitch, Kick, as well as TikTok. So the 2 YouTubes, Twitch, Kick, TikTok. I'm streaming on 5 platforms concurrently as we speak. So basically, wherever you feel most comfortable in watching me, by all means.
Painful end to a disappointing day for Turkey's number 4. We wish him well and a speedy recovery. Well, still 15 minutes to go, and the way Portugal are playing, you sense there's a distinct possibility of another goal.
Yeah, I don't think that they will stretch themselves, though, Portugal. I think that they'll try and conserve energy while keeping Turkey
Nuno Mendes.
arm's length and try not to concede.
Pepe having a little go on the left.
All right, Pepe. All right, Pepe. What can you do?
There's no end to his enthusiasm and energy as Pedro Neto tries to take it on. But for one, showed a little too much of it. And 𝐏𝐸𝐿, the sub. First touch from him is an excellent one to...
Bro, I still can't believe Ronaldo decided to sweat that. I've never thought I would see that ever in my life. But hey, football's a funny sport. It's a funny sport, it is.
Well, there's no doubt Portugal have just been too good today.
Rodri isn't playing against Albania. He's banned. Yeah, why? Did he get 2 yellows? Is that what it was? I think he got a yellow against Italy, but did he get a yellow in the first game? I don't recall him getting one.
Still don't look 100%, but that's what I expect of one of the favourites of the tournament at this stage.
That could be bad news for a few other teams if they're...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just coming to the boilers. A few teams in this competition.
𝐾𝐨𝐫 with the throw for 𝘘𝑒𝐼𝑗. The Dutch-born attacking fullback. He actually played for the Dutch at under-21 level before switching. He's another one of the rising stars, really, of the Turkish.
If you get a yellow in your first game and get one in the next game, you get it's like in the Champions League. So, and also I guess in the league as well. If you get 2 yellows in a competition, you miss the next one. It depends. It varies from tournament to tournament, so on and so forth. Like in the Champions League, I believe it's 3. In the Euros, it's 2. So if you get 2 yellow cards over the course of the competition, then you miss the next game. But then it resets as well, and I think it resets after the quarterfinals. There's a bunch of like rules, so on and so forth. But basically, for the group stages, if you get 2 yellows, so you get a yellow in your first game and then your second game, you miss the next leg. And I also think it extends to like if you get a yellow in your first game, your third game, you'd miss your round of 16 game, assuming you qualify. But then I think it resets after the quarterfinals, I believe. But yeah, that's basically how it works. That's why, like, for example, Rafael, that's why he's missing his next game, because he got a yellow in the first game against Czechia, and again, he got a yellow again today. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it on Safari as well. But you have to make sure that it sees your device as a desktop device and not a mobile device. But if you do it in Chrome, it works fine as well. Because he complained to the referee. Who? Like Rodri. Like he's missing the next game for what something he said. Specifically.
Pepe says, go on.
Hold on. I mean.
Very generous of him.
Let's see. Rodri. Let's see. Rodri News is where it would come up in.
Take 2 from Çalhanoğlu, and Pepe's there again. Much to the delight of the Portuguese fans behind.
Oh, I see here. Man City's Rodri becomes the first player to be banned after breaking a new rule at Euro 2024. Rodri is banned because he complained to the referee. I don't know if he's the captain of Spain, but he complained to the ref. I mean, I'll read through it.
𝐾𝐨𝐫 once more for 𝘘𝑒𝐼𝑗. Really struggling to lay a glove on Portugal in this match.
Was he captain? Who was captain for Italy then?
Cut out. Bit off a bit more than he could chew there. And then trying to find a way through as 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻. No joy for him.
Who was Italy? Who was their captain?
Güler.
Does anybody know who's Spain's captain? I'm sure in the first game it was Rodri not their captain? Or not, maybe Nacho? What? Does anybody, please, somebody needs to tell me who was Spain's captain in the game against Italy?
Yilmaz back into Bardakci. 𝐾𝐨𝐫.
Hold on.
Can 𝘘𝑒𝐼𝑗 find a way through? No, not this time, and Pedro Neto sends it away and gives it away. Zeki Çelik.
Nuno Mendes looking extraordinary.
Güler tries the shot. 𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐼 challenged by Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, let's try to find something.
It's going to be a corner.
𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐼 went for the spectacular turn and shot. Quite.
Okay, I can see who's got the cap. Oh, Morata, that's it. Morata's captain for Spain. There you go. Yeah, Morata's the captain for Spain. That's what I was thinking. Okay, let me read what he has to say here. Man City and Spain midfielder Rodri will miss Spain's game against Albania. Man City and Spain's midfielder Rodri has become the first player to be banned after breaking the Euro route in for Euro 2024. The former Atletico Madrid man was cautioned in Spain's 3-0 win over Croatia for giving away a penalty. What? The former Atletico Madrid man was cautioned in Spain's 3-0 win over Croatia for giving away a penalty after he brought down Bruno 𝐾𝐲 when he looked set to score. Many felt as though Rodri should have received his marching orders, as the law was recently changed when it comes to a player denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Okay, thus far they haven't said anything regardless. Wasn't it not given as a penalty though? Rodri was again. I'm reading, by the way, an ESPN, Sports Bible, like article on it. I guess he did, yeah. Pepe. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Pepe, but like, you gotta respect it. All right, let's keep going here. Rodri was again at the base of Spain midfield for the game against Italy, but was again shown a yellow card at the end of the first half. The reason for this booking was because he complained to the referee. A new regulation brought in by UEFA means that only the captains are allowed to communicate with the man in the middle. Spain's skipper is Álvaro Morata, with Real Madrid's 𝘖𝐿𝐾𝐿𝐼𝙎𝐻 appointed as vice captain. In the event that the goalkeeper is the captain of a national team, an outfield player can be nominated to be in regular dialogue with the referee. As a result, Rodri will now be suspended for Spain's final Group B game against Albania after picking up consecutive yellows. So he got it from yellow card accumulation. So he got a second yellow for arguing with the ref. I feel like that rule's been in place though for a while now though.
Here's Neves. Ronaldo loitering with great intent. Neto.
Good ball. No. Yeah. All right. So he got a yellow for basically speaking to the ref then. So he's missing his final game, just like Rafael Leao for 2 yellows. All right. Well, I mean, I thought it was like he got banned from like because he said something and he got a red card, but it's just he got 2 yellows. That's it.
Semedo stood his ground very well.
Going back, what did I miss? Depends when you left. Like, okay, if you ever leave and you come back, make sure tell me like what minute you left so I can like give you a rundown of what you've potentially missed. I'm gonna say something and I want minimal bias, offside or no offside. I think you know what I mean. For the Netherlands goal, I think, well, by the letter of the law, it's an offside because he's in an offside position. Obviously, it's not a question of it's not a question of whether or not he's offside. It's whether or not he's impeding the keeper in the during the play, and that's the case where I would personally say I think not. So I think, like, looking back, I think the goal should stand. So and that's me even being with and even most French friends, at least from most of the French friends that I saw, they'll say like, yes, obviously as a French, you're happy that the goal doesn't stand, but they're like, low key, like we kind of got away with one there, and I probably would agree with that. I think it should stand. Like, yes, Dumfries is in the path in that, whatchamacallit, Mignon can't die for it, but he's not making the save either way, right? So I don't know.
They'll get a free kick there as well.
I left right before the 3rd goal. So if you're right, so obviously you missed the 3rd goal. It was what was the 3rd goal? A sweat by Ronaldo. And then Portugal haven't had really that many more opportunities. They've just been controlling the game really.
It's going to be Portugal's day, but
yeah,
far from lost from Turkey at this tournament.
No, absolutely. And I think that
it was a sweat goal. It was a sweat.
Playing Portugal second.
But Mignon didn't even attempt to go in front of the Dutchman. That's true. But the thing is, though, the argument, like, I agree with you. From what I hear, so I'm assuming you're saying that it should have stood. I agree, in that he doesn't make an attempt for it. And I agree, even if he did make an attempt for it, he's not making it there. But the point is that he can't even dive for it, is the point. So, like, I'm arguing for in Mignon's favor is that I'd say, well, I didn't even attempt to die for it because he's in my way. If I'm going to be as charitable as possible as I can towards him.
And the cross is a dangerous one.
Yo, that jersey has a hard Naruto. Wait, yo, that jersey is hard. Is that a Naruto design? Yeah, it's Itachi. So you've got obviously the leaf symbol with the cross to show that you're a rogue ninja, and then Itachi. Ronaldo? Ah, Ronaldo. And then Itachi here. And then Itachi in the back. There you go.
Ruben Diaz. Ronaldo looking as keen as ever, right up top. Did have that one what looked like glorious chance maybe to score in the second half, but chose to be the team player, and
he's linked well, I think.
Portugal have been scoring a lot. Yeah, they've got what, 5 goals in 2 games. I think probably what the nation that have scored the most goals thus far at these Euros. Oh, Bruno! Nah, they should be finishing there.
On the end of it, Binder.
Bernardo Silva, man. Ronaldo's not happy either. I don't know why Ronaldo's so pissed.
Good two-touch play on the edge of.
Do you know what are the underdogs of the tournament? I have Portugal as the underdogs. Like, so okay, if you guys want, I've got my full like video, my prediction video for the Euros, all like a 35-minute nearly video on it. And I said Portugal, even though I guess you can't really consider them as dark horses necessarily, but I have them. I think people are like sleeping on Portugal low key. So for me, I guess I'm not surprised. Given their squad and everything, I can't be surprised. Victor Machado's failure is coming off. Vitinha Caray is coming off. What a game. Quelle performance de Viti. What a performance from Vitinha.
For what would have been a 4th goal for Portugal, Binder smothering it. Change being made by Portugal.
Victor Machado Ferreira. Quelle performance.
João Neves at 19, a real team.
João Neves.
To emerge from Benfica's production.
Opinions on Marcus Rashford to PSG? I don't want him there. I don't want him there. He's too inconsistent. Why? You bring him in, he's taking the same position as Barcola. For me, every aspect of the transfer does not make any sense. So I don't want him.
Tackle, he wins the ball, he passes, lots of energy.
Who do you think has been the most underrated team in the tournament? In this tournament?
Demiral.
Well, okay, if you say underrated, overrated. Bro, low key. I'm probably maybe Croatia. I thought Croatia was gonna do good, at least for my things. I guess of the big nations, maybe England. England have been really, really underwhelming. But yeah. Opportunity here for Portugal to break.
Gets moving down the near side, and
can he find Ronaldo maybe?
He's led a merry dance here by Pedro Neto, but help arriving in the shape of Youssef Yazici.
Yeah, it actually opened up inside for Neto, but he chose to go down the left-hand side.
Would you want 𝐼𝙗𝙗? That's a much more interesting transfer.
João Neves, he's available for the return pass.
Square Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. No, shoot. Why are you like passing it into the net, man? Bro, Ronaldo's really unselfish though. Like Ronaldo has an opportunity there to shoot himself.
They do have some flow as soon as they get in this.
It wasn't the best set from Ronaldo though, all things considered.
Just needed the finish.
There's a big old block there by Demiral. Well done him.
Croatia's the fault. I mean, yeah, Croatia's been really underwhelming. Obviously, like, listen, I understand you can lose to Spain. Everybody can lose to Spain, but getting clapped by Spain 3-0 like that is something else. So there's that, and then there's also the fact that oh my goodness, not being able to who is it? So who do they then play? Albania, getting a draw against them. Yeah. Who do you think will win Copa America? I think it's Argentina's to lose. I just think that they're too good. Offside. 5 minutes of added time.
By the way, the officially named UEFA Euro 2024 player of the match has been given as Bernardo Silva.
Yeah,
Bernardo Silva got player of the match. He's been good. He's been good.
Obviously got his goal, but he's so involved in everything Portugal do that's positive.
Well, you can see what Arda Güler had.
Albania is the Arsenal of the tournament. What do you mean?
Able to
You're gonna have to expand on that one for me.
So a win and a defeat to start this tournament for Vincenzo Montella's team. That win, by the way, for Turkey the other day was the first time they'd won in this calendar year since they were 3-2 winners away here in Germany in a friendly last November. It hadn't been a great build-up for them results-wise.
Portugal here, maybe to get one more opportunity. Bernardo Silva, that's a pen. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. What?
Nothing doing for now, at least. Of course.
Okay, I mean, we'll have VAR.
Looked at by
a Turkish fan has come onto the pitch, a pitch invader.
Bernardo Silva.
Is that a penalty?
Feeling that he was just
nah, maybe not. I think he's just
yeah, good old-fashioned shoulder barge.
It's a shoulder to shoulder. Never mind.
A little bit of a smaller, slighter player, Bernardo Silva, which is a positive for him. But
what are your reactions to Ronaldo getting the new 𝐾𝐿𝐼𝐻 super team? We'll see. We'll see if they can find balance. That's like even just going up front. How are they gonna fit? Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, Endrick is coming as well. Like,
great start to the
we'll see. But if there is any man to figure it out, it's Carlo Ancelotti. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think they have the potential of being really great. I don't think they're gonna go and like just like maybe they will, but like dominate Europe and whatnot. I think there's gonna be growing pains initially, but we'll see. I think eventually they will find their footing and do well.
On the pitch at the same time. Into 𝐼𝙗𝐻.
Well, they scored the first goal in every game so far. Have lost or drawn the match.
𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿, 𝐶ALHANOGLU, just looking for an opening.
But how is that? How does that make them Arsenal though? I don't get it. As in what's I don't see the correlation between them and Arsenal is my question.
Everything to be a top fullback pace.
If he raises his eyebrow, we're cooked. Nah, Ancelotti, just the coldest man in football, just exudes, bro. The fit, the demeanor, bro. Yeah, gotta respect him, man. Got two pitch invaders now. I don't know. I don't like the fact, you know, now though with pitch invader, I think it's a new rule. Anytime there's a pitch invader on the pitch, they won't pan to a camera angle with him there. Which, I mean, I don't know. For me personally, I don't like. Like, listen, unless they put, like, if the pitch invader is like going onto the field naked and something, then yeah. But if they're trying to get a picture or selfie with the players, I'm okay with.
Underway again, Arda Güler, and that's very comfortably headed away. Portugal's defences look rock solid against Turkey. This one,
Absolutely have.
Not had enough craft and invention to really trouble them. Just one brief little break into the box early in the game. Vitinha wins it back. Bruno Fernandes is there, and it's rolled forward by Neto. And
all right, opportunity here. Ronaldo. All right, Ronaldo on his left wing. Come on, give him a little razzle dazzle. All right, maybe not. Maybe not.
Brings Bernardo Silva into the play. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, Ronaldo's not happy.
Flag has gone up on the far side.
Who's he gone up for? Who was offside?
And Ronaldo's going to have to wait for that potential.
Nah, he's not
to extend his all-time championship record.
Ronaldo. The thing is, Ronaldo's has the opportunity to score himself. He's been unselfish, granted.
European Championship tournaments.
But we'll see.
Which scored at each of the other 5 he's played in.
Yeah, which
you're gonna look at make him on above.
Even more.
Sell bench start. Players in their prime Neymar, prime Modric, prime Benzema. All right, that's game. Start prime Neymar, easy for me. Prime. Oh. I'd probably have to bench prime Benzema and sell prime Modric. I think, unfortunately, that's how I have to say, but that's a tough one.
For Turkey from that point, and then 11 minutes into the second half.
All right.
To Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Portugal decisive, emphatic win, 3-0 against Turkey. I think with that, I think they're guaranteed to qualify through the round of 16, guaranteed to qualify as top of their group. So, I mean, Portugal doing what France could not do and doing their job. So now it's going to be interesting to see just how they go about and doing things in the future afterwards. But they've certainly been able to go ahead and do the jobs. GG going to the round. So yeah, that's it. Top of the group as well. So like Spain, their Iberian brothers, they've managed to go and in their group with on the first 2 match days. Is the game good? Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Certainly from Portugal's standpoint, they did what they needed. They did what they needed to do. They got the job done. Nice stream, Junior. Have a good afternoon. Yeah, cheers, Sarah. When you decide to come around. I won't be streaming the Belgium game. I need to do other stuff, and I want to record and edit, do some other things. But I do think I will be streaming. So tomorrow's Group A's final group game, right? So I think I will be streaming that. Is tomorrow Group A's final? Well, let me check. Tomorrow Euro 2024. Yeah, tomorrow's the final, so all of Group A finishes. That's at 2 p.m. for me here. And then Monday's Group B, Group C, and Group D is on Tuesday, etc., etc. So yeah, so I think I'll be streaming tomorrow's game, the final Group A games, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's basically it. That's it. That's all. Tomorrow's the USA game. Yeah, I'll try to stream that game as well if I can. It'll it's just that I don't think I'll do more than like 2 streams in a day, because it might not look it, but streaming does take a lot out of you. It does drain your battery quite a bit, and also because I've got other things to do. Tomorrow I'm not going to be on stream. I'm going to be at the game. I'll keep that in mind. So I'll keep you in my thoughts then. Will you go live for the Mexico-Jamaica game? Maybe, but most likely not, unfortunately. I'll be watching those games, slowly but surely. For the Copa America, I said I'll do all the Canada games. I'll do the US games, and maybe Brazil and Argentina. But I don't think I'll watch every single other game, unfortunately. I've also got other things that I need to get done. Do you think Portugal will go deep in the run? Have a deep run? I have them. Let me get my predictions here for you guys. So I think I have Portugal finishing. I have them topping the group, which they've done. And then I have them beating Denmark if I have my predictions were correct, in the round of 16. Hold on, I'll show it here for you guys. So this is my bracket. So Portugal playing Denmark in the round of 16, them beating Denmark, and then playing the Netherlands in the quarterfinals, and then beating the Netherlands and playing Germany in the semifinals. That's how I had things going. Yeah. Do you think Ronaldo will be top scorer for Portugal this year? Well, now maybe not. We'll see with the final group stage game and so on and so forth, if he plays at all, obviously. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, as I said, I'll be streaming, most likely not today, the Jamaica game, but certainly tomorrow for the final match day for Group A. Yeah, with that, it's been a pleasure as always being on stream. I wish you guys all the best, and remember, stay safe, stay kind, stay blessed. Godspeed.
Whoop.